Domain 1 of Danielson's Framework for Teachers is planning and preparation. I felt as a student that I brought into this domain some experience in the areas of using Google Documents that we covered pretty extensively in class. Had already done quite a bit with Google Docs in a previous teacher's education class, multicultural ed to be exact. Also had practiced doing a little bit of lesson planning already in that multicultural ed class, as well as some teaching that I've done in Sunday school at church. Some areas I grew in Domain 1, I learned a lot about simplifying standards and creating student objectives, specifically objectives that students can easily relate to themselves and weigh or I guess judge themselves by at the end of the lesson. I feel that that is a really important topic that we covered, and something that will definitely be implementing a lot in the future of my teaching career. Also did some finding lesson ideas through some resources that Google has, their lesson plans, and also through other people's blogs about what they have done in lessons that have accomplished or that have been successful. How I plan to continue some of these things that I've learned. Obviously, continuing to practice at simplifying objectives and putting them in student-friendly terms. Really can never practice enough at that. Students need to be able to relate to what their students trying to get across to them, and students are always changing, and therefore as a teacher need to keep practicing. Also, I feel like I could do a lot of growth in the area of relating to students with learning deficiencies. I felt like my project, I didn't really know exactly what to put in there about that, so we'll continue to be looking for growth opportunities in that area, and just how technology specifically kind of bridges the gap for those students that might otherwise lag behind in traditional lecture teaching.